Time for a conversation with Cheyenne East head coach Chad Goff as his team gets ready for a big semifinal matchup in Class 4A, traveling to Rock Springs to take on the Tigers. And Chad, big win for your squad last week. I know you just saw Rock Springs a couple weeks ago, but what did you see in your team's first-round performance in the victory over Campbell County last week? Let's start there.
Well, I thought they played a pretty solid game. I thought we came out a little slow, and then second quarter got rolling. And at that point, I thought the kids turned it on and played a pretty good game on offense and defense.
Obviously, you had some adversity a few weeks ago when I talked with you going into the Rock Springs game. You were bringing a new quarterback into the fray. What have you seen in the last couple of weeks in terms of that development with Cameron Hayes?
He's done well. You know, he's getting a little more comfortable, understanding what we want out of each call, and just understand the defenses better. So he's done a good job.
What'd you take away from the game 2 weeks ago at your place against Rock Springs?
Film. I mean, we watched that as coaches. We didn't do a very good job of preparing our kids for that game, and so it was a big eye-opener to us as coaches that we need to be better.
Yeah, what are your impressions of Rock Springs, having played them and now watching them some more on film?
They're good. I mean, they play solid on all three phases of the game. They do a good job, and they're a solid run team, and the quarterback can get you once in a while. He threw the ball really well last week against Kelly Walsh, and defensively they're just solid. They fly around and pursue the ball really well.
All right, big question for me as usual, Chad. What's got to happen right for your team to give you a chance to get back to the championship next week?
Well, we got to play mistake-free football. We had so many mistakes in that first game. It was terrible. We got to play mistake-free when you're this round of the playoffs. Anytime you're in the playoffs, you got to be on your game. We got to keep penalties out of the result. You know, you can't get penalized as much as we did last week or the week before, and we can't make as many mistakes as we did 2 weeks ago. And so Rock Springs is a solid team, so they'll make you pay for your mistakes. So we got to play mistake-free football.
With that, Chad, I appreciate your time. Best of luck, and perhaps we'll see you next week in Laramie.
All right, thanks.